Hey realm walkers, it's update day. We wanted to do this quick overview to inform you on what you can expect in this new update, as well as talk a little bit more about the hotfix that went out towards the end of last week. So network disconnections have been a big frustration since launch, and the team has been working very hard on trying to find what the cause or what the root cause of a lot of these disconnects are. And this week, we are happy to say that we had some breakthroughs in a couple of areas. Firstly, with the network disconnects, we identified the single biggest source of the issues players were facing. And in fact, we estimate that this could be the cause of over 80% of errors that players are facing. And it came down to a bug in the UE5's DTLS handshake code. After consulting with Epic about the disconnects, they suggested we stop using it and start using AES GCM, which is the same encryption protocol that Fortnite uses. And since making those changes and pushing that hotfix, we're already seeing positive results, backing up our estimates of the magnitude of the errors related to that protocol. Obviously, we'll keep monitoring the situation, and we will continue working on the remaining issues throughout the next days, the next weeks. So definitely keep an eye out. We will keep you updated whenever there is a new patch or a new update that will hopefully address these issues. The other issue we tackled was players losing their respite realms. We're very sorry to all of you players that lost progress because when you logged back in last weekend, there was no estate. We talked a little bit about this in our dev update, but I want to talk a little bit about how the team was split up and exactly what they were looking into and what might have caused this issue. So our team divided into two efforts. Our live service team, supported by engineers to restore missing estates, and members of our infrastructure team, infrastructure team, oh my god, and members of our infrastructure team who were trying to understand what had happened and how it had happened. Within a couple of days, we put out a temporary fix, which restored 70% of reported missing respite realms. After several days of investigation and working with our server provider, Google, we narrowed down the issue to have been caused by a bad node on their hardware that resulted in intermittent failure to connect and load respite realms. All that being said, first and foremost, thank you so much for all of your patience. We've restored almost all realms now, but we continue to tackle more requests that are coming in. And we're committed to minimizing the possibility that this could ever happen again in the future. So now that I've been rambling about all this technical stuff and technical words that are hard for me to say, this is my favorite part. As a gesture of goodwill, players that had to go through these technical difficulties and just as a thank you for your patience as we investigated and tried to get your realms restored, we wanted to offer you a Essence bundle in the upcoming days. So now let me talk a little bit about the new update, update 0.1.2. It's not as giant as the last one was, but it still addresses close to 50 issues and improvements. Let me start with the small but important quality of life update. Auto storage stack. So this goes by so many different names depending on who you talk to, but it is a highly requested feature. It's the ability to transfer items from your inventory to a nearby storage chest and have them neatly arranged by item type. This is what we consider to be the first of many improvements when it comes to inventory management and crafting, just so that it could be a little bit snappier. So what else is in the update? We're addressing a few issues that affect players traveling to the watch. So for example, when the watch is set as your respite, falling through the floor, and making sure that the Help I'm Stuck button works as intended. We're also tackling a variety of rarer but still impactful crashes, with each update greatly reducing the number of crash reports we're seeing in-game. And a couple of smaller things you'll find, we fixed those hard-to-watch vibrating climbing pics, which will be a relief for you avid climbers. We've also removed reclaimed recipes, which were causing overpowered item exploits, But players who previously made those items, you'll still have those items for now. We've changed back the mouse wheel so it scrolls through the toolbar in the correct direction again. Also, players should no longer be disconnected for being idle when fishing or crafting. And we're also making some tweaks to stamina regen, mostly when it comes to combat. There's a number of other updates, so we'll link the update notes in the description so that you could take a look. And as mentioned previously, players affected by the technical difficulties on respites disappearing, you will be receiving Essence Bundle in the days after this update. So that's it for today, Realm Walkers. We'll see you in the Feywilds.